Welcome. I'm Karen, this Veronica Streams Coaching and Tarot, and today is our daily reading. Welcome. I'm going to use the Light Seer Tarot today, and we'll take a look at current situation and the energies around that. Keep in mind this is a collective reading, so it may or may not resonate. Welcome to all of those of you who are new, and welcome back to my regulars. Please remember to hit the like button. It really does help, and if it resonates, also if you just like the content, it would be appreciated. So let's get started. I'm going to do a couple more shuffles here and we'll get going. Today is Saturday, by the way. Okay, let's see what the cards got for us. Okay, current situation. 6 of Wands, present influence, Lovers, future influence, Queen of Swords, what we don't see, Knight of Swords, what to look for, Page of Cups. There's some love coming in. I mean, it feels like with the Lovers and the Page of Cups, unexpected. I shouldn't say anything yet. Ace of Swords, challenge, Page of Swords, strength, Devil. I mean, that can be okay. It's obviously in the strength. Where does this lead? Knight of Cups, advice. Emperor. 2 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, this is definitely, I will say this is definitely, it feels romantic to me. But for some of you, that's not necessarily the case, so we'll keep going. But the 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, to me, when I see the 2 of Wands, I think of planning. I think of strategy, coming up with the plan, where to go, how to get there. People see this card a little differently. We all kind of look at it differently, but I always see it as planning. There's action, but it's not physical action. That's how I see it. Like, okay, which way do I go? How do I get there? What, so there is things going on. There's energy being put to this situation. I feel like to me, a lot of the times the 2s are about being indecisive. I know that the 2 of Swords is the only one about decisions, but if we look at the 2s in all of the areas, there is a balance there, whether it's Pentacles balancing life areas, whether it's 2 of Wands balancing where to go next. The Wands have a lot of energy behind them. So when we look at Wands, you think energy. So it's a little different, but it still is in the planning stages. However, it's active planning. Active planning is the key there. It's not just sitting on your bum. 6 of Wands is in the current situation. I feel like you're being recognized by someone, specifically with this being Lovers. Now, I will be honest, this could be someone specifically, or this could be multiple people recognizing you as a love interest or a romantic interest. I'm getting the overwhelming feeling with this card that it's multiples. It's not just one person. And it feels good. Like overall, there's a really good feeling. The plan, though, I feel like is about, I feel like that's about someone specific, but I don't feel like the Lovers is. And this six of Wands, I feel like there's, and when I say multiple, it could be 1 or 2. It could be 2. But it feels to me like there's people that have their eye on you and they find you attractive, or there's something where they're, and keep in mind, this could just be in general too, not necessarily love. And when I say attractive, if we're looking at it like from a work perspective, they're finding you attractive. Well, they're finding the work that you do great. Your attitude is good. They're attracted to you for some reason, and they're looking at you and recognizing you it and kind of putting you on a pedestal to some degree. Doesn't mean that like they're making you out to be this great, but they're like, yeah, you know what, this so and so, man, she has, you know, really great energy. I love the way blah blah blah. So it's really about that recognition, and I do feel like though there's multiple people looking at you. I really do. Getting that over. I'm getting that pretty overwhelming. The Queen of Swords in the future influence. So Queen of Swords is about, she's direct, she's articulate, she's intelligent, she uses her mind, and she speaks her truths. A lot of times with the swords, there's no black and white, there's no gray, there's black and white. I do feel like because it's looking out, you're still, there's something there, like, you know, you're going, no, this plan isn't about having multiple people. I want this one. Or like you have a specific plan in mind, or a person if it's love. There's something very specific. And when I look at this, for those of you who are learning to read, so she's at, okay. This is current situation, present influence, future influence. She's looking into the future. She's looking that way, which is the further into the future. So even though there's this really good energy, and today, coming next couple days, you'll be looking at, this isn't quite what I want. And I don't think it's like a bad energy. I think it's just, no, I'm going to keep doing the planning to get ahead. And then we have the Knight of Swords and what you don't see. So I do feel like there's definitely someone coming in pretty quickly. So for some of you, I mean, keep in mind, this is collective, so it could be a lover coming in, but it could be just energy coming in as well. So when we do collective readings, you really have to go, okay, for some of you, it's going to be very specific, but not for everyone. It'll be more about the energy, not necessarily about a person. It's hard when you do collective to start reading about people coming in because there's so many different kinds of people. But I do feel like there's an energy or a person coming in really quickly, and you don't see that yet. And they've got their eye set on you. He's got his eye set on the prize, man, and he's going for it. So I do feel like there's that energy of what you don't realize. There's someone that really has their eyes set on you. What to look for is the Page of Cups. So I feel like this energy is about looking for whoever this Knight of Swords is coming in. Look for the subtle signs. So the Page of Cups is about love messages or messages to the heart, from the heart. But I feel like too that it's about, because it's what to look for, it's look for the signs. How does it make you feel? How does this person make you feel when they come in? Because they're going to come in kind of quickly. You know, do they pull on your heartstrings, or is it just bleh? So I do feel like there's that energy, and this is, I would say you find that, grab onto it. So unexpectedly though, we have the Ace of Swords. So we do have some swords going on with the Queen and the Knight and the Ace, and the Page. I feel like this is saying, I got an itch in my eye. I feel like this is unexpectedly, I do feel like there's going to be, you're going to get some kind of knowledge. Now, keep in mind, your challenge is the Page of Swords, and this is unexpected. I think these two go together in the respect that right now, you don't quite see things the way they are. However, you will unexpectedly, and I think that will help you get over the challenge, because these are almost the same type of card to me. So when I look at the court cards, I think of young. So I think of beginnings, which Ace is a beginning. The Page is the beginning of the courts. So there's a lot of the same energy with this court card and this card. This to me is definitely an aha moment in this deck. She's got the light bulbs. And these can absolutely be an aha moment. So you're just getting information in. So I do feel like there's an energy of, oh, this is what's really happening. I feel like you need this, because I feel like there's a little bit of energy of not sure. And that Ace clears it up. And the challenge is understanding that. And then we move to the devil, which is your strength. I do feel like this is someone, and it's okay that it's a devil, but it's probably someone. So let's take it in a kind of a broad sense of the devil being someone that you're stuck on, someone you have your eye on, instead of an addiction, because it's in the strength. To me, addictions aren't necessarily strengths. However, they can be in some cases, but I don't feel like it's this. I feel like whatever it is or whoever it is that you've got your eye on is probably the right person. And I feel like because it's your strength, it's keeping you from, because like I said, there's multiple people right now. And I think this strength shows that you're going to have a focus on one person. And that's good, because that's where you need to. It's too hard to like put your focus everywhere, especially since you're in the planning mode with this Two of Wands. So I do feel like this is what you're going after. This is your plan. This is who you are attached to. This is what you're stuck on, this idea, this person. And that's a strength. So if it's a person, it's fine. That's probably who you should be. But I feel like it's more than that. It can be for some people just being stuck on an idea. And that's right now that's a strength for you. Where does this lead? It leads to the Knight of Cups. So I do feel like there is an offer coming in of romance to some degree or another, or someone will pull on your heartstrings big time. Between the Page of Cups and this Knight of Cups, especially this is being where it goes, I feel like this is definitely energy of someone kind of yanking on your heartstrings, and it feels good, and they're very kind. I feel like this person will come in. If this is a person for you, this person will come in and kind of sweep you off your feet, and it's going to feel right and good, and it has to do with it's going to be you. This is what I was planning. Like, you'll have that aha moment of, this is exactly what I wanted. And that's what comes in. Now, I will say also, with that Page of Swords being in the challenge, keep in mind there could be challenges. They may not be exactly what you want, because no one is. No one checks every single box. And even if they check all the boxes, it doesn't mean that, people coexist without issues. I mean, it takes a lot of work. It takes communication. It takes, understanding the person to really care about them and really give what they need. So there's always going to be a little bit of uncertainty in a relationship, but I do feel like this feels really positive to me. It keeps smiling about it. And I feel like with that energy of multiple people noticing you, that's what keys this person in. They're like, oh, shoot, I can't let that go. I can't let that go. Everybody else is looking at that guy, like that girl. They're looking at her, looking at him. I mean, even if they may even be hearing people, from other people around them, man, that so-and-so, woo, what number, like that kind of thing. And they're like, oh, and that's another reason the devil's in the strength. They're like, oh, I better not let this go. That's totally getting some crazy messages here. Okay, so Emperor is in your advice. Kind of stay in control, but I feel like too is don't think you have to have all of the control. I almost get the feeling that you just need to really open up to the universe, not necessarily this person alone. I feel like if you allow yourself to open up and not try to control everything, then when these multiple people are looking, it brings those other people in, which leads to this person going, oh my God, everybody, you know what I mean? It kind of like prepares that aha moment for this person, because this is the person you have your sights on. But and I think they like you, care about you, or whatever, but when they realize there's a lot of people out there that do find you attractive or want to, build a relationship with you, or even just talking about you, it kind of sets them in a mode of almost competitive, but not like in a bad way. Like, oh no, I'm going to come get this person. I really like that energy. Let's pull one more card for the day. Hi, microphone. Okay, so what else do we need to know? I love this, actually. Two of Cups. There's something really beautiful here. Again, this isn't for everybody, but boy, there's someone here that really cares about you. Um, and if it's not a person, there's some really nice, comfortable things happening around you right now, especially with that Six of Wands, man. I love that card. It's one of my favorite cards. But yeah, I love this. So let me know, like, if anything like comes up over the next few days where someone comes in and expresses their love, because I really like that. So there you have it. I hope you liked it. Please remember, I already reminded you about the like button, so we'll move on. Take care. Have a beautiful day.